12th. I haven't streamed since May 19th. It's been a while. Oh, get your weird ass, get your motherfucking ass up out of here, bro. Um, I don't know why we're doing that. But anyways, we're gonna talk about, if y'all hear interruption, my bad, because I kind of get interrupted sometimes. But we're gonna talk about Ghost of, Ghost of Tsushima was selling well. It's selling well. I don't know if it's still selling well. Um, More than God of War on PC, and of course Helldivers 2 sold the most on Steam. But my only thing is, some games I saw didn't sell well, like Sackboy Adventures. Sackboy the Adventures and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. People said, well, because it didn't come with the older games. So basically, they wanted the older games to come out first, and then they'll get wrapped like Rift Apart or Sackboy. So basically, they wanted Little Big Planet 1, 2, and 3 to come to like PC and all the Ratchet and Clank. That's a lot of damn Ratchet and Clanks if you think about it. You wanted all them Ratchet and Clanks to come before Rift Apart. That's kind of crazy. But anyways, it doesn't make any sense because a lot of people didn't wait, or still not waiting until Red Dead Redemption 1 comes to PC. A lot of people didn't play Red Dead Redemption 1. Maybe they are now, since they put it on um, PS4 and you can play it on Xbox and shit if you buy the game and stuff. But it's still not on PC. But people still play Red Dead Redemption 2. Same with this game, Saints Row 4. Sometimes I just stay and not moving. So if you see me not moving, y'all know the deal and shit. You know, I'm just talking. But this is a prime example of Saints Row 4 came out 2013 and then it came out like 2014 on PS4. Do you think a lot of people waited until like, oh, I want to see a remastered of uh one to the whole collection before I play Saints Row 4? No, the game just didn't sell well, and it a lot of people played it after the fact. Like they played it after the fact when it was cheap, $5. I don't know if it came to PlayStation Plus before. I know I paid for it multiple times. Back in 2013, played it on 360, played it on Xbox One, played it on PS4. The only platform I didn't play for is on PS3. I did not play it on PS3 at all. Ooh, no, no, I didn't. I played Saints Row 3, but I didn't play Saints Row 4. No, but anyways, this game is a prime example of people didn't wait for the other games to come out, like as in like the rest of the series and shit. Because the last one that actually got remastered was Saints Row 3 remastered, and that came out 2020. That's a long time. We talking about 2013, 2014 to all the way to 2020. That's a motherfucking long ass time. Like that's a long ass time, bro. That's really, really. That's a long time, bro. Like, nah. That ain't. That's ridiculous. So for people to wait, I mean, if you think people were just gonna wait that long for a remaster, I mean, like Saints Row 3. And I don't even think a lot of people really cared for Saints Row 3. The only reason why they cared back then is because they played Saints Row 2 and they saw the Saints Row 2 hype. But this might be a short stream because I have a lot. I have a lot to talk about, but it's gonna be finishing fast because I'm kind of tired. Just like people didn't want Uncharted 4, they wanted the Nathan Drake collection. But the thing about it is, Uncharted 4, people played Uncharted 4 before the Nathan Drake collection on PS4. No, that's the difference when people saying they want something. Oh, I don't. I really I prefer they drop the collection other than just give us the whole game, the fourth game. Like it just doesn't make any sense. They're gonna drop the one that sell the most or the newest ones because a lot of people don't like to go back and play them old ass games half the time. And just because it's old doesn't mean it's gonna be up to date. They dropped the reason why they changed God of War because the newer generation, a lot of new gamers don't really give a fuck about those type of games like that. That you the top down shit and stuff. That shit it sells to some people, but if they would have stayed with the original God of War, I don't think people would have been into it. They'd be like, nah, hell nah. Like that's not. They'd be like, no, this is not gonna work, and that's why they changed up because it. I don't know, man. It just wasn't gonna fit the modern day of gaming and stuff. And to be honest, another game that did that? Helldivers. Give me a second. My bad if y'all heard anything. Oh, I got a trophy. I got a new trophy. Oh, the shit. Heard anything in the background. But prime example is Helldivers. Do y'all really think Helldivers 2 would have sold well if it was originally what Helldivers 1? Y'all don't remember. And that's another thing. I don't even know if the story takes place in the same universe and all that shit. Because they changed the whole aspect of Helldivers 2. Go back and look at Helldivers 1. You be like, nah, this is like top down shit. And you just going back. People wasn't fucking with it. People wasn't. I don't even think a lot of people even know what Helldivers 1. I remember watching streams. I didn't never play it. But I watched YouTubers that played it and shit. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't have a PS4 or PlayStation at the time. But until Helldivers 2, they changed the whole aspect of it. And that's what God of War had to do, too. So that's why I said these going back, oh, I want to play that old ass shit. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because those games wouldn't sell. I don't even think God of War, maybe I could be wrong, but I don't even know if God of War 2018 would have sold well if it was just an original God of War. I know some people are like, oh, and I'm talking about original God of War as in like not an RPG, what you see, or just basically like you looking down, top down, and or what you would have originally at. Like, yeah, it just I don't know, man. And I see a lot of people whining about they have to make an EA account, Activision account, Ubisoft account, PlayStation account, Microsoft account. The thing about that is when you play cross-play games, most of the time you got to do that. This is the new thing. Back then, you were just tied with your account that you had with PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo, whatever. But to play these cross-play games, you are not gonna play a cross-play game unless you make these accounts. for the other developers and stuff and shit. So yeah, and off topic, but I watched The Incredibles 2 this past Sunday. It was okay, but I think it was too long from the release of the first movie. Dash wasn't used much. Mr. Incredible was pushed aside to be a stay-home dad, while Electric Girl does the work. And the main characters was Electric Girl and Jack Jack, and it just didn't fit right. And like I said, the Dash situation is he didn't use his abilities that much, man. I can't even recall him using the abilities. Mr. Incredible, I forgot her name. The girl that does the super, she has superpowers, and there was other characters that had superpowers, and they had more roles than Dash. And I'm like, yo, this shit's crazy. Free, Super Freeze or Freeze, whatever I call him, black dude. Um, he played a part. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people had a lot of powers compared to Dash, and it was not that really big time um, event where I saw Dash was just running and shit like that, almost like a Flash and shit like that. But I don't know. It was just the villains were terrible. Like the villain was terrible. I didn't think it was that good. But that's just my opinion. I mean, I think it took too long because it should have came out 2007, 2008. Anytime we saw Cars one came out 2006, and then I guess the other one came out 2000. I can't remember when Cars 2 came out. It came out almost close near to it, and then you had Cars 3. Like by then, I'm like, look, y'all should have been had Incredibles. Incredibles. That's just like it kind of resembles the same thing as Dory. Like they took forever, and I don't even know if Dory even did well. And Dory came out like way too late. Like Dory should have came out like 2000. I haven't even watched that movie because I really didn't like Dory anyways. But Dory should have came out like a couple years after Nemo, but because that's a total different generation, and that's why I feel like for The Incredibles 2 is like that's a total different generation that grew up watching that Incredibles. A lot of people don't even know what the fuck Incredibles is. Like the newer generation don't know what the Incredibles is. Like I mean, and like people say, during that time, superheroes were not really popping, and the animation and all that shit wasn't up to par. So it was just like groundbreaking. Now it's just like that shit kind of watered down. But this is me. What am I gonna say? Oh, I saw. Dang. Okay. But I saw Killer Clown Out of Space or whatever the shit is. That game looks cool, but at the same time, that looks like another game like Evil Dead, um, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, uh, games where you gotta have a group. You have to have a group to have fun. Even Dead by Daylight, you have to fucking have a group or the other people in your group that you don't know. You play random, are gonna mess you over. And the problem with I didn't have a problem with Friday the 13th, and I always say this is it was a casual game. It was not sweaty. It was just a fun game. Most of these horror games are turned into sweaty try hard games. I'm talking about horror multiplayer games like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, um, whatever the game I said, the Killer Clown shit, Outer Space, whatever shit, Evil Dead. It just like your verses and your versus sweaties, tryhards. It's probably unfun for people in Dead by Daylight because that's the same way. It's like if they're not the if they're the killer on Dead by Daylight, they have a disadvantage unless they OP because they're going against a stacked squad. Like that's not fucking fun. Just like Taste of Chainsaw Massacre, like the family or whatever. If they stacked, they're gonna take out all of the other people. And usually, when you play those games, they're stacked. Like it's almost like a Call of Duty. I feel like most of these games are almost just like competitive Call of Duty shit. Like you're going against a stacked team, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose whatever game you play. I don't care what it is. If the person can carry you, cool. But if it's a team based game and you playing with randoms, them randoms, unless they hold it down, you gonna get messed up and you gonna lose. You going to lose 9 out of 10. And that's the thing about it is this, and that's another thing about Friday the 13th. It was, I think the numbers played a part too because it was so many. It was only one killer was with Jason and stuff, and it was just like 8 other people and shit. But you could team up, mind you, you could team up and be in a party and working together, and either work. Some people work with Jason to boost and shit, or y'all out working together to get escape and shit. But it was more so kind of challenging if everyone was just doing their own thing because it's just like, oh, okay, we're not really working. It's just basically escaping and stuff. We just trying to find the pieces and shit to just get the fuck up out of here and shit. And say ain't no motherfucking, oh yeah, you know what? We got that. Uh, what was the problem with Evil Dead? The player base was the problem with Evil Dead, and I don't even think the player base, nothing can save that game. I don't know what it was, but nothing can save that game. Just like Back for Blood, but nothing can save that game. People played that shit. Trendy games is a thing. I told y'all that plenty of times. Trendy games, and okay, so that's where I'm bringing up to X Defiant. Um, and I'm not trying to bash the game. I haven't even played it. But I feel like that's another trendy game. I told my friend that a couple of weeks ago. It's a trendy game, as in like y'all remember Among Us. Motherfuckers played that shit religiously and then got bored of it, tossed it aside. Road Company played it for a little bit. The whole summer, they don't want to drop these games. Road Company came around a couple of years ago around the summertime too. Motherfuckers dropped that shit as soon as Call of Duty came out, or didn't even make it to Call of Duty half the time. Splitgate. Splitgate. I think Halo killed that shit. Like that shit came out a whole once again came out summertime. People dropped it. Even though I don't know if Splitgate was really like popular, but certain games just get popular, trendy, and people toss it aside. And that's why I said a loyal fan base ain't really that loyal to the game, the video games. Because if you really like the game, you gonna still play the game. Halo Reach, people shitting on Halo Reach. I was playing that shit religiously. I love that game. I ain't give a damn what people say. Oh, Halo Reach is shit. Now, of course, they're gonna say it's good now because after so many years, motherfuckers be always saying every single time. You hear this every single time. They shit on a game when it come out, and then 5 years later, oh, this is a good game. No, the fuck. If it was, you wouldn't be shitting on it 5 years ago, and you literally shitted on it 5 years ago, and you just follow the leader. Like motherfuckers be claiming Titanfall is a good game, or I love the game, but yet still the player base ain't never went up. The player base ain't never went up into. I keep on bringing up Titanfall, and I'm gonna keep on bringing that Titanfall 2 as a broken record. And I know y'all probably get annoyed at it, but it's just a good example. Titanfall 2, a lot of people say it's a good game. I'm assuming they talking about the campaign. I don't know if they talking about the campaign, I can understand. But if you talking about the multiplayer, and I'm not shitting on the multiplayer, but if it was a good multiplayer, then why the fuck, when it was $5, y'all niggas didn't go out and buy it? when it was in a bargain bin for $3 and shit, y'all still didn't go buy it. The game been out for years. Even when Battlefield, people who jumped off of Battlefield, y'all forgot Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Battlefield came out during that time. Niggas was shitting on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Do you really think if they really liked Titanfall, they would have played it a year afterwards? No, they did not play that shit. They shitted on it and say, "Oh, I ain't playing that shit, man. Fuck all that shit. That game. Oh nah. Oh, it's a good game. Word of mouth. That's what you mean? Word of mouth, cause you ain't buying it. You ain't playing the shit. So I don't know. It's like niggas be saying Call of Duty Ghost was trash, but yet and still when you watch these older videos and or people say, "Oh yeah, that game was underrated. Oh, I missed this. I missed this." It's like people was shitting on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Then all you see is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Zombies was good. I fucking loved it. I'm like, so why the fuck? Why the fuck was it dead? Answer this question. Why the fuck was it dead then if it was so good? Like I'm talking about, I couldn't even find a zombie match, and I give it like what, probably 2000. Of course, 2015 and 16. No, because niggas were dick riding. Well, no offense, but they were on that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 train. So yeah, of course they was not gonna play no Exo Zombies, Exosuit Zombies. Like they kind of set that game up to fail because they knew Treyarch was coming with a zombie, but I mean, it's like, oh nah, we're just gonna drop this Black Ops, and a lot of people didn't buy no Call of Duty Advanced for so they full of shit when they say, oh, I played, it was a good zombie. Nah, you just agreeing with everyone else and shit. You didn't play that shit in this prime. You didn't play it at all, actually. So cut the bullshit. But oh shit, what the hell? Um, trying to think of what else. Let's say. Um, I will be watching the Summer Games Fest. It's Friday. Then watching the Xbox press conference, whatever the shit they got going on, and then Ubisoft shit. See what they got. But and I might give y'all a review probably next week. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But yeah. But it just that stuff kind of really bothers me about the when people complain about a game that they ain't never play, or people complain that they want to play these old ass games and shit. Like I can understand if you go back and play these old ass games, but like I gave y'all examples multiple times. Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. How many people? I know the people that made that shit is kind of really upset because it's like, did we get anything from this shit? Like, did we make money back from this shit? Cause some of these people just ask for shit and just, oh, I like it, and they don't fucking go out and buy these games, these remaster games or remakes and shit. Like, I mean, I hope they make a Saints Row 2. I just want to see. The reason why I say I hope they make a Saints Row 2 and they're not is because I just want to see how many people really go out in droves. Like motherfuckers clamor like Saints Row 2 is the really, really goat of Saints Rows. I want to see if people will really go out in droves and buy Saints Row 2. Like I'm saying, like it don't gotta do no Call of Duty numbers or GTA 5 numbers, but hell, do some type of numbers. Like sell motherfucking 8 million, 7 million in a 2 weeks. I'll give you 2 or 3 weeks. If you can't even really do that, then what we doing? What we doing? Y'all motherfuckers clamoring for a remake, and if it's done right, I'm talking about not like bad and choppy or buggy. Then I can understand why people don't go out and buy it. But if it's done right and not everything's perfect, but it's done right, what y'all wanted, missions, free DLC, all that shit, which it kind of did with this, like the Saints Row. They gave us the DLC with the game, like when it came with Saints Row 4. I don't think it came with. I think you had to buy the DLCs. I can't remember if you had to buy the DLCs or what, but uh, nah, you had to fucking get the DLCs and shit. That's one thing I like about remastering games. They give you the DLC with it and shit. But that's my only problem with it. It's just you gotta go out in droves and buy these games, man. If you really gonna clamor, oh, we want this and we want that, and if you do buy the games, I respect it and shit. So yeah, just like college football, the college football game, it need to do numbers. It's been so long. It should do numbers. And the motherfuckers that's hating on the game just don't. I mean, you don't like the game anyways. You never did. Don't even say. You don't even play video games. You don't even play sports games to even say nothing. You just talking out your ass. Like, but what other topic I'm gonna talk about? I don't think there's really anything. I'm just going on now, just talking about random shit or random topics. But I'm trying to think. Oh, that's another thing. When people say, "See, I don't have a PS5 yet, or next gen, or whatever you want to call it, current or whatever." When people say there is not that many games out here, this generation is kind of doo doo. The current generation is kind of doo doo. Yeah, it's doo doo because a lot of people still playing the Fortnites, the Apex, the Maddens, the 2Ks, the Call of Duties. Some people you cannot get them off those games. They play these games religiously. Rainbow Six, Overwatch. Um, I don't know what else is hot out there. Red Dead Redemption Online. Oh shit, GTA 5 Online. That shit is not gonna die until they gotta. I've been telling people they gotta. When GTA 6 come out, they would have to shut down GTA Online servers or basically make it buggy where you can't even play that shit. I don't know, but anyways, these are the games they play religiously. So of course you're not gonna play a Rift Apart, Spider-Man 2. I don't think that many people play Spider-Man 2. I don't. I don't. I don't even think they got past the first two missions. I don't even think that many people played Spider-Man 2018 that came out. Like, I don't think that many people play that shit. Like, they don't play exclusives like that anyways. Horizon Forbidden West. What else? The only reason why I played Helldivers is because it was trendy. That's another trendy game. A lot of people, but they ain't playing it no more. I don't see nobody talking about Helldivers 2 anymore. Like that shit came and went. That stuff. I'm trying to think of what another game is like. Um, Stellar Blade, prime example. That came out literally like last month. I don't hear nobody talking about that shit. I hope it sold well, but motherfuckers was not talking about that shit. Like they wasn't talking about that. Like that was not a hype game. that people. I don't know. I don't know why people thought it was. I don't know how they thought it was a hype game. In my opinion, it wasn't a hype game, anyways. Because I guess maybe just because of the character a little bit, but I didn't. I don't know. It's been quiet since. Because like I said, people playing casual games and shit. Like you not gonna see. That's the thing about it. Gaming is turning towards a needing friends to play and have fun with. Not playing single player games. You by yourself, or you in a party with your friend and they on another game. Like that doesn't see. That's the thing about it. Say you playing Spider-Man 2, but your friend invite you to a party to hop on the motherfucking Apex and shit. You can be like, oh no, I gotta finish it. Hey yo, bro, yo, I'm trying to play Spider-Man 2 right today, man. Like I ain't trying to fucking play no Apex. And they send you spamming you invites, so you gotta invite mark yourself off a line. Then eventually you probably that's another thing. You mark yourself off a line, then they either a replace you, um, and don't want to be bothered you with you because you ain't trying to play with them, or what else? I mean, I really don't know. Like they probably just drop you and stop playing with you unless you know them in real life. And then when you hop online, you ready to play the game, they already found some replacement for you. So it's like I said, it's definitely a gamble if you playing those games. And I know some people, oh, you just have to have single player friends. Like, who the fuck want to be in a party and you playing a story based game and you in a party with other people and shit? They talking. Like to each his own. Like I can understand if you playing Farm Simulator like I do, and that's another maybe. Well, I already streamed that actually before. Actually, when did I stream that? Give me a second. I streamed that. Y'all might hear the fan. Oh, I streamed that May 7th. So y'all already saw some gameplay of that. But yeah, Farm Simulator is a game you can just chill, talk, and just do your thing and stuff like that. You can have the AI work for you and shit like that, and you can talk in the party while your friends talking about like they playing another game or playing the same game, whatever. Uh, I can't say that, but not a single player. Not a single player game. I can't understand no single player game and your friends in the party talking loudly and shit. But I mean, yeah, that gets to the point where I say single players are here but at the same time they kind of. I don't think they're dying, but they will slowly fade away. I know some people are not gonna want to hear that, but I feel like they will eventually fade slowly away because a lot of people are leaning towards they want to talk to their friends. They want to play with their friends. Unless you're going to add a co-op, and I'm talking about 8 co-op. I ain't talking about no 4 kind of is good. 2 is like narrowing down because a lot of people be having like more than 2 people to play with and you don't want to have your friends left out. That's why I kind of say 8 or like 5. 5 is kind of an odd number for a lot of games. I don't know why they don't have a 5. Like I guess because they know some people don't have 5 friends, but I don't know. The co-op situation is kind of need to stop and have an odd more people. But and single player games is meant for kind of like gamers like me that don't got that many friends, and that's why I don't want to see like single player games go away like that. But sometimes you do want to play co-op games or games that's trending, but you don't have people to play with. So games that look fun when you watch. That's why you, like I told people plenty of times, when you watch streams, most of the time, I'm not saying all the time, most of the time people got friends to play with when you watch these streams and shit. So when you watch these streams, they got people to play with, and when you play that game, it's just shit. It's not that fun, and that's the same with I had with Friday the 13th. Any game I watch, I see if you have friends to play with and they playing with their friends, it's not gonna be fun with me because I ain't got that many friends to play with. I barely the motherfuckers I play with, they play the same game religiously. Can't get them off their games, and it's like maybe you gotta find new friends that want to play different games, but it's hard to find new friends that want to play different games. Convince them. I don't know if it's a learning curve or what, but it's just it's just crazy. But trying to think of there's nothing really to talk about. Covered everything. I mean, I can really go talk for like long hours, but y'all, my bad if y'all can hear the fan in the background. It's hot as shit. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I'll stream AEW for y'all, but if y'all do see it in the near future, whenever if I stream it, decide to stream it, that game, that game ain't. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people just was rooting down on down for WWE 2K, but AEW that game ain't really it. Like that ain't. There's not that many game modes. Um, I just got spoiled. Well, not spoiled, but I haven't even. Well, I kind of did get spoiled with WWE 2K. I haven't played actually a WWE 2K since I want to say 20 WWE 2K22. So I might get 24 because I didn't play 2K23. Yeah, I didn't play 23. Um, and GM mode I like because I like to create my own story, and that's why I like playing Madden and shit because I like to create my own Madden franchise because I create my own story, put my shit like that. Um, it's just fun. It's just fun. You create your own story and GMO. You can try to win, but at the same time, I just like I know they say what's that game mode? Damn, I forgot the fucking game mode. Top of my head. Oh shit. Universe. W Universe. You can create your shit, but that's kind of challenging. It is not no basically rules and shit like just like you already know in GMO you just trying to win, you trying to get the money, all that shit. I like my shit established already, as in like set and stuff. Not me trying to create a story and I can just make basically create a story inside of G mode. That's what I like. GM mode. But yeah, that's it for today. It's been a long. I thought it was gonna be a short one, but it's been a long stream talking about different topics and shit. Like I said, once again, I probably will talk about the Summer Games Fest, um, the Xbox shit, and the Ubisoft maybe. But cause I want to see what games they drop and stuff. Oh, that's another reason why I'm not really pressed for Black Ops 6. Is because I ain't never been really pressed since Black for Call of Duty since like probably Modern Warfare 2. But first of all, I really don't give a damn about zombies. You need a crew for zombies. You need a crew for multiplayer. But we're gonna see how it is because I gotta catch up on I gotta catch up on the campaigns and shit. I need to beat Modern Warfare 1 campaign. Because I didn't even play Modern Warfare, so I might have to buy that. Call of Duty War at War 2. Uh, I'm trying to think of what again. Like Vanguard, I missed that. Cold War, I haven't even beat that yet. Uh, Modern Warfare 3, I don't even got that yet. So yeah, there's a lot of campaigns. I like playing the campaigns, so I haven't beat all the campaigns, but the ones I beat was Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, like the one that came out 2011. Modern Warfare 3 that came out 2000. Oh, Modern Warfare 2 came out 2009. Modern Warfare 3 came out 2011. Those campaigns I beat. Um, Call of Duty Advanced War, Call of Duty Ghost and then Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I did beat Black Ops 1. Oh yeah, no, I did beat Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3, I got a little bit help with that because it did have co-op. I wanted to run through it by myself. One of these days I'll go run through it by myself. I don't know. Maybe in the future. I don't know. But yeah, I don't. After that, I didn't. Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I didn't beat that. Vanguard. I didn't beat that shit. I mean, I didn't play that shit. Cold War. I didn't play that shit. Uh, if whatever order it was, Modern Warfare. Like I said, Modern Warfare one. The one that came out 2019. I didn't beat that. I didn't play that shit yet. Uh, I'm all over the place with the name and the names. But Modern Warfare 2, I beat that. Modern Warfare 3, no. What the fuck came out? Infinite Warfare, I definitely beat. I'm all over the place with the names of Call of Duties and shit. But yeah. So I'm just gonna name the games I didn't beat. If y'all catch my drift. Vanguard, Call of Duty Vanguard, I didn't beat. Call of Duty Water World, whatever the fucking shit one that came out 2017 or whatever. Was it the 2017 one? Whatever the shit or whatever yeah, I think it was the 2017 one. So Call of Duty Water War, Black Ops didn't have no fucking campaign. 2019, I think that was Modern Warfare one. I did not play that shit. I played the Warzone and shit. I didn't play the Modern Warfare, the one that came out in 2019. Um, Cold War, I did not play that. And did Vanguard? Okay, so yeah, Vanguard came out 2021. I didn't play that. I mean, yeah, Cold War. I haven't beat the campaign. Vanguard, I haven't played it yet, the campaign, or bought the game. So like most of the games I haven't bought and played the campaign. Modern Warfare 2, I played that and beat the game. I have that game. Modern Warfare 3, and like right now, Modern Warfare 3, I haven't even played. I played the game, but I haven't got the game like to play the campaign and shit. But yeah, so those are the games. So I got a long list to catch up. So that's why I'll probably go back and play those games if they come to like subscription service. I'll play them because I love the campaigns and shit. But Cold War is kind of tedious. Well, not tedious, but it's all over. It's like almost open world and not just push the objectives. Kind of with Modern Warfare 2. I'm so used to like playing Call of Duty, you just go into the straight objectives and shit. Like nowadays, it's just all over the place, and that's the same thing with. I had a problem with Black Ops 3. I wasn't used to that shit, and I think that's probably what changed it with Black Ops 3, where it was just all over the place. It was just not really going straight to the objective. You just take out these enemies and take out these enemies. Not even though Advanced Warfare had like different shit too, but and Ghost did, but so yeah, I gotta catch up on my Call of Duty campaigns. I love them campaigns. Like I really don't get me wrong. So I'm gonna catch up on them eventually. But I'm gonna catch you on the next video. This is a long video. I didn't think it was going to be, but I just like to talk about different shit. I'm out, y'all. Peace.